Hello, and welcome back to Terraria. I'm Soko Pico, and today I'll be showing you how to make an automatic liquid duplicator. First, let's start with what's necessary. So you'll want your liquid that you want to duplicate. You'll only need 1 or 2 buckets. You should only need 1 if you're lucky. I'm using bottomless buckets because they're easier to use. Then, if you're using water, you will need one 1-second timer. If you're using lava, you'll need one 3-second timer. And if you're using honey, you'll need one 5-second timer. Then, blocks of your choice. Platforms, not necessarily necessary, but they are quite useful. And 1 inlet pump and 1 outlet pump for each duplicator unit that you build. Also a bucket that I have so that I can duplicate them the old-fashioned way, and an ultra-absorbent sponge that I'm using just to soak up any things that get out of the way. In case you want to see what the actual thing looks like, it looks like this. This is what it looks like. So this is the honey on the 5-second timers. Let's put our mechanical display on. This is the water on the 1-second timer, and this is the lava on the 3-second timer. And this is 1 duplicator unit. This one of these things. So in each of these we have 4 duplicator units. If you want to build one that's this size, if you want to build one that has stacked duplicator units like this, you will want to build it 35. You'll want to make a 35 block area across. And if you want to build just 1 or 2 units that aren't stacked like this in alternating order, then you will only need 33 blocks clearance. So let's get started with the tutorial. Here I've already marked out 33 blocks, just like this, using my meteorite bricks. There we go, that's 33 blocks. And you'll want to build up your collection area if you haven't already. You want to build it up just a couple of blocks, just like this. So, here what we'll want to do is we'll want to build up a bit. And then build up 2 blocks here, and then build over onto this side, all the way over to this side, until you are 1 block away from that border, like that. So then place 1 block like that, and you might want to build a roof if you want, so it'll look like this. Now, so you'll want to place your outlet pump right at the edge, where there's this 1 block gap here, and you'll want to place your inlet pump 12 or 13 blocks away. I'm going to put mine 12 blocks away. Inlet pump here, right where we're standing. So the distance between here should be 12 or 13 blocks, depending on what you put for there. So now for the wiring, you'll want to put a timer somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. So here I'll be using water, so I'll put a 1-second timer just here. Get my wire cutter, my wrench, or the grand designers I'm using, and use it to connect these with wire like this. Turn it on. Then set up my old-fashioned liquid duplicator. And this, in case you're wondering how you make one of these, you just do it like this. You get a U shape like that. Get a bit of water in your bucket. Get a bit of water in your bucket like this, and then you just hold down on that one of the edges of the U. This only works like this with water. If you want to do it with lava or honey, then you'll have to click that way, like that, like alternating between that way. But yeah, with water it's easy because you can just hold it down like that. So as I've already turned my timer on, it should automatically start duplicating when there's enough water in there. And there you have it. That's the water one. So this will duplicate a small amount of liquid every second. If I turn my display off, there we go. Now you can close this up so that things don't get in there or just mess up your thing in general. So there we go, close it up like that. And that is our liquid duplicator completed. So you can stack these like this. As you can see here, I have exactly the same design. I'm just alternating the, here, what did I use here? I used 12 blocks between these. And I did it on both sides like this, so 12 blocks there as well. And just like that, I wouldn't recommend stacking it more than this height. Otherwise, the liquid will start running into each other. The liquid will start running into each other on the way down, and it'll just get confusing. Also, you'll only be able to use 1 timer for every 4 duplicator units. So here we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, that uses up all of our wire colors. Yellow, green, blue, and red. So we don't have any wire colors left, which is why you can only have 4 per timer. And because if you use the same wire color, then it'll connect the pumps and they'll get confused and they'll start outputting into each other, and it will just completely stop working. So water is the fastest, lava is the second fastest, and honey is the slowest. One duplication. Anyway, yeah, a bit of liquid every 5 seconds with the honey. So this is nowhere near as fast as the old duplicators, where you could duplicate huge amounts in seconds. However, it's still quite a bit. I'll also show you a quick obsidian generator that I set up using these two. If I just break this, there we go. Now if I turn this on and this on, then I can turn that on. I can stand here and get obsidian. However, it will deplete the liquid much faster than you can generate it, so you'll need to have probably around 5 of these to duplicate enough liquid in time, maybe even more. So it's definitely not a viable option. Let's turn all these off. And there you have it, guys. That's how to build a liquid duplicator. Really simple. You can stack these, as I did there, in alternating patterns, or you can just stack it straight, just like that, and have it. If you're only using 2, then that shouldn't be a problem. But if you're building 3 or more, then you should definitely alternate them. So in case you're wondering how this works, I actually have no idea. No idea at all. I did not invent this design, and the only thing I know about it is that a YouTuber called Dreaming Blindly, who I'll link to, invented this design, and he says that he wrote a 2,000-word essay on it, and he says that it has something to do with how fast the liquid can settle, which is why some liquids use 1-second timers and some liquids use 5-second timers. So if you want any more information, you can watch his video, because I definitely did not invent this concept. All I know is how to build it. And yeah, so you should have a look if you want to find out more. So that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.